Hi, first graders. Today is Tuesday, August 25th, 2020. This is our morning meeting in SEL, which stands for Social Emotional Learning Recording. So getting started with our morning meeting. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this. I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. This was our schedule for today. You can also access it on our homepage and on our class dojo. The reminders are expectations during online learning. This includes while you are watching the recording. You need to be in a quiet spot without distractions. So that means no toys, no craft projects in front of you. You should be focused on the video. Eat a snack before, use the bathroom before. You should always have your slides in front of you because we use them every day. You need a notebook, a pencil, and crayon. Listen to the teacher during this recording. It is important that you're listening to the video, not just watching it, but hearing what the video is saying. You don't need to raise your hand to speak during the recording. You can call out to when I ask for answers. And always do your best thinking. It is important to always be trying your best and to be present in the lesson. You should have watched the SEL video on kindness is cooler before starting this video. If not, stop this recording, go and watch the link that I have posted before, and then come back. So what were some negative examples of behavior in our story or bad behavior in our story? Go ahead and call them out. Yes, somebody pulled somebody's ponytail. Somebody took a hat. People were talking when the teacher was talking. Absolutely. So why did these students lose their recess? To learn about kindness, to learn that kindness is cooler rather than using negative behavior. Absolutely. So tell me, why is kindness cooler? Yes, good job. Kindness is cooler because it spreads. Kindness spreads. When you do an act of kindness, it leads to other people doing acts of kindness. And it makes others happy. It's a good emotion that it gives people. What were some examples of kindness from the story? Absolutely. We had people doing their homework without their parents asking. We had students sharing. And at the end of the story, our friend helped his other friend get the hamsters that escaped back into the cage. Okay, this question, it relates to you. How can you be kind? I want you to shout out some examples of kindness that you have done or maybe that you know are kind to do. Oh, I heard taking turns. Oh, I heard holding the door for somebody. We learned this in our story, read aloud from yesterday. Asking a friend to play, yes. Waiting to be in line, not pushing or shoving. Those are all great examples. What about picking up trash? Would picking up trash be an example? Yeah, that's helping keep our community clean. Okay, boys and girls, these are our nonsense words. Remember, our vowel sound in the middle is the short vowel sound, so you should only go a, s, is, or for that middle sound. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the sounds together and then blend the word. Here we go. Riz. What was the word we just read? Riz. Here we go. Sack. What's the word we just read? Sack. Number 3. Lup. Lup. Good job. 2 more words. D-a-b. Dog. Nice work. Last one. Cut. What's the word? Cut. Good job. Okay, boys and girls, we have some word problems here for our review from our module 1. Our first step is to read the problem. I'm going to read it 2 times through. Make sure you're listening. There were 6 birds in a tree. 4 birds flew away. How many birds are left in the tree? Okay, I'm going to read it again. There were 6 birds in a tree. 4 birds flew away. How many birds are left in the tree? What is our next step? Oh, yes, we need to highlight our numbers we see and highlight the key word. Excuse me, what number did we see first? 6, good job. So we're going to highlight the 6. What number did we see second? 4, good work. And what was our key word? Left. And what does left mean? Show me on your fingers. Does it mean we are going to add or are we going to subtract? Subtract. Our next step is to create an equation. I want you to call out what equation we're going to do. Good work. We put 6 first because it's our biggest number and we know we are subtracting. So 6, take away. What was our other number we had in our word problem? 4. So 6 take away 4 equals what? So we had 6 birds, 4 flew away. How many are left? Now we need to solve the problem. So right now on your piece of paper, I want you to draw 6 counters for the 6 birds that were in a tree. Now that our 6 counters are drawn, what is our next step? We have to take away 4 because 4 birds flew away. So 1 bird flew away, 2 birds flew away, 3 birds flew away, and 4 birds flew away. How many birds are left in the tree? 2 birds. Good job. Okay, here's our next equation. I'm going to read it 2 times through. Sam made 4 cookies. Brad made 5 cookies. How many cookies do they have all together? Sam made 4 cookies. Brad made 5 cookies. How many cookies do they have all together? What's our next step? Highlight. So 4 was the first number. And first off, are we adding or subtracting? What was the key word you heard? All together. And that means we are adding. Good job. So that means that our first addend is 4. So when we make our equation, 4 will be first. And our second addend is 5. So 5 will come second in the equation. Who can give us the equation for this word problem? 4, because that's the first addend. The plus sign because we are adding. 5 is our second addend. And what does that equal? We need to now solve the problem. So boys and girls, I want you to have 2 colored crayons. You can choose whatever colors you want. We pick a color for 4, that's our first addend. Pick a color for 5, that's our second addend. Purple is my color for the first addend of 4. So I'm going to put 4 purple counters standing for the 4 cookies Sam made. Now I'm going to use yellow for the color of counter for the cookies Brad made, and he made 5. So I'm going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, who can tell me what is the total amount of cookies Sam and Brad made? Nice work! 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cookies all together. Good job. That's the end of our morning meeting and social emotional learning time. Go ahead and watch now the math recording if you didn't make it live. Bye, boys and girls.